The southern Chinese city of Zhongshan is a major manufacturing hub for home appliances. For years, much of its products headed straight to American homes. But an onslaught of U.S. tariffs in April brought shipments to a standstill.
I'm in a factory that makes ovens for some of the world's biggest brands, and 80% of its orders came from the United States. And now, many of them are stuck in this warehouse.
Ricky Yang is the company's vice president and sales director.
So how much money is tied up here in this warehouse?
It's difficult to tell. See, we have 5 big buyers. Only one of them stock here about 30 containers. I think totally is about $5 million.
What does that mean for the U.S.? How much market share do you have in the U.S.?
I occupy about 10% of the market.
Ricky's products now face up to 55% in tariffs, a mix of Trump's first-term policies, new levies linked to fentanyl, and blanket tariffs on most countries.
Your clients, what are they saying?
They even feel anxious because they know I will not lower down the price. And they know the tariff will shoot by themselves.
Ricky's clients include Walmart, the world's largest retailer, whose CEO recently warned price hikes are hard to avoid, given the reality of narrow retail margins.
今天的这个计划呢，都是有几条线转产，越南的产线，这个是800台，800套，一定要及时入库。
To cushion the blow from tariffs, Ricky's factory, like many others, is moving some production overseas.
In China, we in charge about developing the tooling, and then we also make some key components from China and then ship to Vietnam. In Vietnam, we do some simple assembly and also some productions there. We also need to find more buyers. For example, these items belong here also from Europe.
It's all hands on deck as factories race to deliver during the 90-day tariff reprieve.
一天要做1000台，
Right.
所以你基本上你30秒就半分钟就做一台。
Now, products like these that are highly customized, they come in all sizes and shapes. Automation only goes so far, and skilled labor are very hard to come by. And that's why even with the same production line now existing in Vietnam, China's production line is twice as efficient.
I suppose if you're 100% made in Vietnam, the price is much more higher than in China. They cannot compare with China.
Can the U.S. live without Chinese appliances?
I don't think so.
In northern Zhongshan, this is Dongfeng, a single town with over 8,500 companies in the home appliance supply chain.
And alongside big container orders, companies are also learning to handle smaller direct-to-customer shipments. Here at the Dongfeng town government, a new cross-border e-commerce association has been set up to help companies make that shift.
Huang makes luxury cabinets for wine and cigars. Half of his exports go to the U.S. But in tough times, domestic e-commerce has been a lifeline for his work.
Our products are non-essential. When prices rise, consumers tend to cut back, so tariffs hit us harder. We've been in domestic e-commerce since 2011. The local market is still huge. Now the town is pooling our supply chain resources together to build a brand for overseas markets.
Just 20 minutes away in a town called Nantou, another company is taking a different path, doubling down on being the world's factory, a cutting-edge one. Michael Yao's company has been China's top refrigerator exporter for 15 years, and he's betting on high-tech to maintain that lead.
Today, advances in AI, automation, and robotics have made China's manufacturing efficiency world-class. For large-scale production, that means lower costs. Our high-end products now rival or even surpass brands from Japan, Korea, Europe, and the US in both tech and design. With that edge, we're steadily gaining ground in global markets.
All the persons, all the buyers want to ship more.
Just days after a visit, most of Ricky's inventory was shipped at the request of U.S. clients. Some even placed new orders, hoping to beat the 90-day deadline.
China and the U.S. are rolling back most of the tariffs imposed since early April, but for many companies, the tariffs are still steep. The hope is that more duties are lifted after the 90-day cooling period. In the meantime, companies are bracing for a long fight, building factories overseas, exploring new markets, and doubling down on innovation. The pressure is real, so is the determination to keep moving and keep winning.